I rolled. Okay, so I rolled for another French activation because they have now 2 more in bonus. Then and the enter marker actually went up now again. So the French. Oh, sorry, it was a French activation. So the French should now try to do something, I guess. Preferably some kind of cavalry charge here. But problem with these is that Destres is over here, so these two would be out of command. I also considered activating this entire wing here, but I think we can wait with that because these guys can basically only line back up or something like that, and there's not much else we can do here. The Claire's independent command are the ones that could actually do something here, but I think we can do that later. So I want to get some more cavalry in here, so I chose to just activate the Crécu's brigade here. And now they are all in march column, pointing in the wrong direction, but I think I will take this opportunity to move them up here and form a line column, so maybe next turn where they can do some cavalry charges. Okay, so I will rapid march these guys. 1, and then when you are in march column, cavalry in march column only pays a half per hex, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we want to change to line column. And when cavalry is changing from march to line to the left, it's actually only 1 movement point. So actually this will be 8 movement points. And I'll just move up all the other. I have to roll for disorder for the rapid march. 36. That's a 22, and they pass. I'll just move up the other guys and roll for their disorder. Okay, so in the end I also made a facing change so that they point in this direction where they probably want to go next turn, because they had 1 movement point left. So now roll for initiative again, and it's another French activation, and the enter marker goes up, so we're running out of activations here. Okay, so I'm going to activate Claire's Irish brigade here, what's left of it, and Claire's actually in command from Maréchal de Saxe over here, so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 to Claire there. So just in command from the army general. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for disorder recovery. Here and here. Yeah, so both of these units recovered from disorder. This one is still shaken. And I guess the main point of this activation is to try to re-establish some kind of line here, maybe over here, and then get out of the way from Grassans, not Grassan, sorry, Gramont's brigade. So this guy that controls these units. I wonder if maybe they should back up a little bit, or at least try to help with the line over here, because now it seems like the Allied forces are pushing this way really. So defending here, this quite strong line over here, it's not, maybe not the biggest priority. So Claire's regiment was initially brought up to try to support this line here, and now that that clearly has been broken through, I wonder if we, oh, this one should be, no, actually, wait a minute, no, it's this guy that should be activated. Yeah, so Claire's regiment should, or Claire's brigade should probably try to re-establish some kind of line over here. So I'll see what I can do with the movement. So this unit could back up here, but on the other hand, then this guy from Skelton's brigade would be able to fire, even though it's only 2 strength points because it's disordered. I wonder if it's maybe not best to try to create a line here actually, and try to move these other units up here. So what I will do in the end is to move, I think I will move these 2 units to fill this hole here, and then this guy will just try to turn around as much as possible. Now this unit, because it's a French infantry unit, it costs 2 to change facing, so it won't be able to do much, but we'll see what we can do. And because this infantry is starting adjacent to an allied unit, he can fire actually. That's something you do before you move. So this unit here from Claire's brigade will just start by firing 4 strength points into this unit here. And it's 4 times 3, so it's 12. But the woods is 15, so it's still 1 to 1.5, and 21, that's nothing. So I think he will just stay there, and these guys will move up here. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the movement. Claremont here. This guy turned around and walked 1 hex, and this unit moved up, and the shaken unit moved up. So now we have a French line here again, but it's quite weak. And now we're initiative again. And now we have an allied activation, and the end turn marker moves up. So for this allied activation, I think I will activate Kunder's wing, which is his Hompesh brigade and Sandovil's brigade, as well as this guy over here, Würbegen's brigade. Now these will be out of command, so Würbegen will be out of command, so he has to roll for initiative, because, and his initiative value is 2. So 2 or less. Yeah, he actually gets a 1, so he's in command. He's more than 4 hexes away from Kunder's. So I think, yeah, they will try to do a cavalry charge over here, and these guys will try again to charge this redoubt and perhaps some of these units here. So Vribergen's brigade here will have a lot of opportunity fire. This gun can fire like that, and this 8-pounder over here is in a redoubt, so he has a very broad arc here. So of course it wouldn't be very wise to just run this way, because then this gun could just continue firing. So maybe this battalion will move up and try to block this gun, while these units here try to charge this unit. Although they will suffer a lot of opportunity fire from this 8-pounder here. And the same for these units over here. They don't have an easy time here. I could just move up and try to, or actually just stay there and charge directly, like what they tried last turn. Maybe that would be best, actually. So with 3 Battalions Brigade, I think I will move up this unit here and try to block this 8-pounder. So I'll move 1, and then I get fired upon by this 8-pounder. The French will fire. So an 8-pounder at 3 range is times 8, and it has 1 strength point. So 8 to 12, that's 1.5 to 1. And 19, that's no effect. So they have now fired 2 times. 2. They will fire again. Still 1.5 to 1 to 1.5. $78. That might be a result. So 78 minus 10 for the refire. That's 68. That's a disordered check. This unit has effectiveness rating of 38. 33. He's disordered. So he doesn't manage to move into this hex. Now I'll move this one. 1, 2, 3. As it moves out of this hex and this hex, this gun and this gun can fire. And they combine their firepower. So because both guns are firing, it's 8 strength points from here, 8 strength points from here. Actually, this one is... oh yeah. They're also firing from behind fieldworks, so it's times 1.5. So it's 12 from here, 12 from there. That's 24. And the defense value is 10, so it's 2 to 1. Minus 15 for the fire. 20. And of course, we have 9 cavalry. So firing at that hex, it's 5 cavalry, and cavalry is doubled when you count fires target size. So you have 10, so it's plus 10 here actually. But they were both firing at this hex because they were combining, so, or the one moving out from here, so that's 4 cavalry, that's 8, that's still plus 10. It's minus 15, so yeah, it's still just 20 something, so no effect on 2.1, 2 to 1. And the last movement will be in here now. This gun can't fire because The arc of fire is just like that. This gun can now fire with a -5 for having fired before because of the optional rule that we're working with. So, and that's an 8 to 10, 8 multiplied by 1.5 for the field works, so 1 to 1. 32, that's nothing. So the cavalry made it up there. Now, if they want to close combat, of course, they have to attack both of these units, which would have been better if they just attacked this one, I guess. We have one unit here, still ready. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and add to the close combat there. Now we still have these brigades left here to activate in this wing. Now I think I will do these cavalry units here. They will just charge. So we have 8 plus 5. We have 13 strength points in this stack. They will just stay there and charge this redoubt here. So if they don't move in the movement phase, they won't suffer any opportunity fire from this gun. So I think the best option for them is just to stay there and then move 1 hex in the charge segment of close combat. This unit could do the same. It could also charge into this unit here. We could move up this unit here. They won't suffer any close combat or any sort of, opportunity fire here because they're out of line of sight from that redoubt here. You also have some cavalry here. Two strength points plus 5, 7 strength points here. They should probably also try to charge something. Okay, the maximum stacking limit of clear is 18 strength points. So if we move all the cavalry here and we can move 3 more in there, that will be 16, but the other ones will have to charge something else. So so maybe it's not a good idea to move this unit up here actually. So now they can charge together this redoubt only without getting into close combat here. So maybe this guy will just do like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. And the rest of these guys will also move into here. Yeah, and of course these Dutch units over here, they could have stayed 1 hex away. It wasn't really necessary to move all the way up here to charge this unit, for example. So I will take that back, and they will just move up here. They didn't suffer any effects in the opportunity fire anyways, but they could have stayed 1 hex away and then did it, and then they could do a charge. So now we'll just do we'll do close combat here, and